here on the Darling Downs in a crop that's reached the physiological stage of cutout. Up until now, it has been growing both vegetatively in that the crop canopy has been expanding, and in doing so, it's producing more fruiting sites. But it's now reached a stage where that canopy development ceases, and the growth that will continue in this crop will be focused on filling the bowls that have been set up until this point. We assess cutout by looking at the number of nodes above white flower, and when these white flowers get to within 4.5 nodes of the terminal, which if you see this one here today, we've got a white flower there on the first position. If we work our way up, we've got 1 node, 2 nodes, 3 nodes, 4 nodes, nearly a node there. That is technically cut out. It's 4.5 nodes above white flower. This particular plant is absolutely cut out. That white flower was there yesterday, pretty much on the last node of this crop, and you can see the larger bowls here in the upper canopy because it's very much putting its energy into filling those bowls. So if we step from this plant across to this one, which happens to have a little bit more space around it and a little bit lower retention at the bottom, you can see that where today's white flower is, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, very much 5 nodes above white flower. So this particular plant's got a little bit of life left in it. Will probably be another 4 or 5 days before the white flower comes closer to the top and reaches cutout. So you can see from this how cutout happens over a period of a week or so as different plants in the crop all reach that stage. So cutout is important in the life of the crop from a management perspective, because at this point in time, all of the squares and fruit that we might produce are now present in the crop. From this point through until maturity, it's about realising that potential. From a biomass or growth perspective, only about 30 to 40% of the biomass that the crop's going to put into those bowls that represents that yield at the end of the season has been grown at this point. So basically from now until the end of the season, we've got another 60 to 70% of that bowl biomass still yet to be grown. And from a crop management perspective, our focus is now about keeping the bowls that we have and looking after this crop in a way that it maximises its photosynthesis so that the crop can fill those bowls, and also making sure that as we've reached this point of cutout, that our last effective flowers that are being set now have sufficient season length ahead of them so that they can mature before cool conditions commence in autumn, to ensure that we have not only a high yield, but really good fibre quality.